I was born into an extremely loving family. Even though my parents got a divorce when I was 3 or 4 years old, there was no lack of love for my three older siblings and myself. My dad showed his love through gifts. He has always been a very humble individual with very few words and a tendency to battle his feelings. My mom is the complete opposite. She wears her heart on her sleeve and expresses her love through emotions and actions. At the age of 7, I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. I was taken to different psychiatrists, prescribed countless meds. I felt like a lab rat. At the age of 11, I was prescribed Haldol. I was given 5 milligrams, but was supposed to have zero point 0.5. I started having blackout spells and major outbursts. I was taken to St. Louis Children's Cardinal Glennon Hospital, where my stomach was pumped. I was restrained to the bed for my safety and the safety of others. I later found out, had I taken that dose for another 24 hours, I may not be here today. My parents came to the agreement to let me decide if I wanted to continue taking meds for my Tourette's or learn to cope on my own. I chose to stop. Shortly after, at the age of 12, I tried marijuana. Pot helped me control and slow down my tics, but at the same time, I enjoyed the high. I don't have a job, so how do I get it? I stole from my family. Why steal from the ones that love me? Was it my lack of empathy? Was it that I didn't care unless I had what I wanted? Or was it my mental illness? Over the next decade, the stealing from my family increasingly got worse. I stole from my parents, my siblings, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, and my stepfamily. No one was spared my harm. Yet I had the endless supply of love from everyone in my family. That all changed after October 24th, 2012. I was in a bad car accident while smoking pot with 2 others. The car rolled multiple times. I got ejected from the vehicle, and I suffered extreme head trauma. I was under doctor's orders not to work or drive for a year. After the accident, I experimented with things that I would not had prior to my accident. I got addicted to heroin. I did bad things, and in my eyes, I became a monster. And I am now incarcerated for the things that I have done. I have been incarcerated since February 28th of 2014. I don't remember the exact day, but it was roughly April or May of 14, between 18 to 19 months after my accident, that I woke up inside my cell in county jail and said to myself, what the hell has come of my life? I remember calling my mom and dad and telling them for the first time since my accident, I felt like myself. Again, I had endless amounts of love from both of my parents. My dad spent thousands of dollars on lawyer fees and sent me thousands of dollars for canteen. My mom never ran out of money on the phone. I can call her every single day and get endless emotional support. When it comes to the love from the rest of my family, I can't say that it is gone, but I don't know if I will ever be shown it again. I successfully completed a year-long drug treatment and was supposed to go home December of 2015. While I was in treatment, I found out that my dad had cancer, and I also remained sober. My dad reinsured me. He beat the cancer. I'd be home within 6 months, and I had nothing to worry about. Instead, I was taken back to county jail, and from there, 12 more years in prison. My dad's cancer did not get better. He had surgery and was declared terminal. I truly wish I could say that I did good, but I did the complete opposite. After I got those new 12 years, I turned back to drugs, wrongdoing the other inmates. I was spinning out of control, and my dad saw it all happen right before his eyes. In December of 2017, I was put in ADSEG, the prison within a prison. I was under investigation for extortion. I received an email from my dad saying, I thought you're going to stay out of trouble down there. You're making this a little harder on yourself, and it needs to be taken care of, Jim. Love, Dad. Less than 2 months later, on February 11th, 2018, my dad passed away. That was an all-time low for me. My dad was my best friend. I was so mad at myself because my dad loved me no matter what. He never turned his back on me. And at his darkest hour, I wasn't there. My family had to get hospice because they had to work. Maybe they would not have needed hospice if I was there. Shortly after my dad passed away, I made the promise to him that I would change for the better. I did not know how, but I knew that I had to do it to return the love he had given me all those years. As I spent days and weeks thinking, it dawned on me that I could not think of a single time in my life when my dad told me he was proud of me. That hit me to my core, making me realize, yes, my dad loved me with all his heart, but I could not think of anything I had successfully accomplished in my life, showing me just how much I took for granted the love of my family. That was the first time I prayed in years. I prayed for change. I gave up all drugs, changed my associates, and enrolled into Ashland University. Not hearing my dad say he was proud of me has turned into fuel and has kept me truly grounded over these past 6 years. I can proudly stand here today and say I am sober. I have graduated Ashland University with a bachelor's, honors, and a 3.4 GPA in April of 2023. I also fully committed my life to God May 1st of 2023 because of Real Vida Ministries. Over the years, I've had countless people tell me, your dad would be proud of the changes that you have made, but I refuse to let myself get complacent, to lose the new love I have for myself, my family, and others. Upon my release from prison, the first place I am going is my dad's grave. Whether it is raining, pouring, ice, sleet, or snow. Personally, I'm hoping for a sunny day. Coming to prison saved my life. Losing my dad made me a man. I stand here today saying, I love and I miss you, Dad. To everybody else, love has everything to do with it. Thank you and God bless.